Yeah, so I'm Ben and this is my partner Meera, and we're here today on Borealic. So we're sort of 6,500 acres now, mixture of cropping, sheep and cattle. The property hadn't really run sheep on it for sort of 15 years, and I came back to the farm about 3 years ago and we've started to bring a fair few sheep back into the system again. I guess we sort of see as being able to, measure a few more things that we haven't been able to do, and even sort of get down to an individual animal traceability sort of thing. I see advantages in being able to run bigger mobs of sheep and run them through an auto drafter and sort of put them back into their, whether it be shearing mobs or lambing mobs or whatever kind of thing.
It's giving us a really good ability to know more unknowns. It's so hard to keep track of 3,000 sheep that we have at the moment. So, we're really looking forward to be able to know each sheep on a more individual level and cater to their needs to improve productivity here.
Being able to follow our produce sort of right down to the consumer from an individual animal point of view.
Yeah, it'd be great to one day walk on South Bank in Melbourne and look at a menu there and see, where our lamb rack has come from. For us, it's important. We're all about having things to wear and having food on the table. And I think there needs to be more emphasis on where things have come from so that we have a greater appreciation for us out here, because it's not always easy. We're a long way away from society, and it'd be good to have more people have an understanding of us and our history. It's a business, but it's a family business, so it sits in a very special place. Yeah,
I think the governments have done a pretty good job in the rollout in this first year, and the rebates that they've put on not only the tags but also the equipment and things, and they're sort of wanting to help us.
One of the other challenges is, it's a new product, and whenever there's a new product, regardless of what the product is, it's always, a learning period to work out how it fits in the business and what you're going to do it and how to fully utilise it.
I sort of look at the cropping and think, well, 15, 20 years ago, nobody used auto steer, and a lot of people looked at the cost of that and thought, stuff that, I'm just going to keep steering by hand. But you wouldn't buy a new tractor now that didn't have it on it. And I think that the idea is just going to be something like that it's just going to be part of our farming business, and you'll scratch your head as to
how you managed before that.
Yeah.